Hello, welcome in, welcome in. So glad to have you. Thank you so much for being here. I want to go ahead and welcome our wonderful Yarny friends and family to what Wednesday's pop-up crochet wrap-up. Listen, that's exactly what it is. It's a Wednesday pop-up crochet wrap-up. And basically today we are celebrating those sweet victories from finished objects. So whether it's a cozy blanket, whatever you're working on, a quick dishcloth, a cheerful coaster, or shawl stitched with love. Listen, every project tells a story and deserves its moment to shine. So, thank you so much for being here. So, today we're just going to showcase just a couple of a few FOs today, completed crochet projects, and we'll talk about the yarns, the stitches, and finishing touches that brought them to life. Okay. So, but if you are here, honey, just grab your hook. If you ain't got no finished objects, that's okay. If you out here with some whips, that's good too. So just grab your hooks, all right, your favorite beverage, and settle in. Why? Because it's time to wrap up our projects. Share some laughter, huh? And enjoy the blessing of our crochet community. So I am so glad to be here with you all. I am. I tell you what, nothing feels better than weaving in that last end, all right, and saying this project is done. All right, all right. So let me know what's the last project you finished, and drop it in the chat if you don't mind. If you don't mind, honey. But let's go ahead and say hello to everybody too. So hello, welcome in, Nifty, honey. Hi, good to see you. We got Gina in the place to be. Hey, Gina. Okay. Would you say you're not used to seeing me on a Wednesday? Yeah, well, the reason why I'm on a Wednesday, because I'm not going to be available Saturday. So I had to come in, it's either Tuesdays, usually Thursdays on my other channel, but I haven't been on the other channel yet because I've been doing some things, trying to get some things worked out. So I haven't been over there yet. But we will get over there because I want to do some really cool things over there too. And so, yeah, so I'm here Wednesday because I won't be here Saturday. So that's the dealio. All right. I'm going to be at a wedding. So, yeah. So, hugs to the royal court. Hugs, y'all, from Gina. That's a Teddy over there laying there. And Gizmo over here. And Raven is over there. They out here. They in these streets today. So, yes. So, welcome in, everybody. Come one and come all. So, we're talking about our finished objects today. Finished objects, what we worked on. I'm gonna show you the ones I finished. I gotta show you because they are a joy. They were a joy to work with. Let me see if I can slide my keyboard out the way. Can I slide it out the way? I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can put it over here for a minute. Slide this keyboard over and out the way. Yes. And so I want to bring in production because I love how production shows my stuff way better than I'll be trying to show it. It's nice to get up close and personal with our fun projects. So let's see what you got. You said I finished a dozen coasters this week. Oh, Gina, that's nice. If you want to share them, feel free to send them to my email and I will put them up only if you want to. Only if you want to. That's awesome. So, round of applause for the dozen coasters this week. Let's go. And what you got? What you got over here? You said I finished a mustard color boomerang scarf. Come on. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Isn't that awesome? We getting things done out here on these streets, honey. Listen, it's time for that. So, all right. Before we get into all the fun stuff, there is an important question that I have to put out here in these streets. And you know what it is? You know what it is. What's on your hook and what's in your cup? Feel free to hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Yes, like, share, honey, bring your friends. Let's go ahead and get into all the fun stuff. Now, I'm drinking ice water, so you got some ice floating around in this pretty cool cup. Mm-hmm. That's what I got. That's what I got, fam. So let me know what's in your cup and what's on your hook if you have anything on a hook. even though we're talking about finished objects today, things that's getting ready to be finished, I like to know about them, honey. I like to know what's coming, what's going on out here. And before I get further on, I'm going to put some lotion on because, child, these hands be ashy. Yes, they do. So let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Got my lotion on, did that. All right, so I'm going to show you. So remember yesterday we were working on a farm style uh, dishcloth, and I'll show you the one that I used, the yarn that I used, the hook size. And y'all, by the way, I did find my crochet hook. So let me go ahead and bring it on in. Let's go ahead. Let's close that out right there. And let's go ahead and bring in production so you can see what we out here in these streets doing. We're going to make production big, and I'm going to be a little small. So I'm going to be over here. All right. That is the goal. All right. So let's bring in production. Oh, child, why am I struggling? All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go, fam. This is the dishcloth that I finished. Let's see if I can get this over here. That works. So I finished it. This is that dishcloth. Isn't that beautiful? I love those stitches. Let's see. What you saying? You saying what? You said, oh, yes, I wanted you to tell me what color purple is your favorite. Dark like grapes or light like lavender. You see this color purple on here? That's that color. This color purple. It's like not lavender, but then it's not dark either. So that color purple. But I love dark colors, purples that as long as it's like if it's a variegated and it's got like that grape color, yes. You know, how can I say? Variegated. Yes, variegated colors with all the purples. But this color, what color my name is. He was like, wow, it looks fantastic. Thank you, Nifty. Yeah. Thank you so much. Now, I love this pattern. Let's talk about it for a second. This pattern is so simple. It is just a slip stitch and a half double all the way across. You alternate those stitches all the way across. And here's the cool thing about this. You do a chain one to turn, right? The cool thing about this is that you don't really need a border for this. You can if you want to, but I'm thinking, no, I didn't need a border for this. So this is pretty cool. I made this with Crafter's Secret cotton in the colorway of citrine sheen. And this is a 4 medium weight cotton. And I did use my crochet hook of 5mm crochet hook. This one I used my Susan Bate one. This one right here. I use this one for that. And this is what it looks like. Usually I'm here for the 4.5 hooks for my dishcloths because I like the stitch to be a little bit smaller or a little tighter. So I would do a 4.5mm hook, but you don't have to. You can do a 5.0mm hook for this or whatever size floats your boat as you make your, well, with this particular stitch. I love the texture. Let me see if you can see it. And it's a little stretchy. I love it. But this is great for a dishcloth. I love it. And then this is the other side. I love how this looks. And this yarn, I mean, helped bring out the zhuzh in it. You know what I'm saying? This is a wonderful project. This is easy, fam. So if this is something that you're interested doing, this is an 8.5 by 8.5. Let's see. Let me go ahead. I think it's 8. Yeah. It's about 8.5 by, I think this is 8.5. Yes. 8.5 by 8.5, fam. So, yep. This is a great dishcloth. I always try to keep a some measuring tape around so you know how far to go. Because I can't tell you how many rows I did. All I know is I wanted it 8.5 by 8.5. I can tell you that I did start with a chain of 32. um, then you go into the second stitch from that chain. So you end up with your first stitches being 31 stitches across. And that was like slip stitch, half double, slip stitch, half double, all the way across. And you end up with 31 stitches. So I started with the slip stitch and ended with the slip stitch. So when I turn my work, I start with the stitch that I ended with. So you start with the slip stitch, and with the slip stitch. Now, here's the cool thing about this project. If this is something that you would want to do in the future, if you chose, you can do it. You can start with a half double and slip stitch, but you got to end with a half double, because this is like, they call it like the even, like an even moth stitch type of situation. So this is like an even, it's not a moth stitch, but it's like kind of like what they would call an even stitch across. So yes. So if this is something that you would like to try, feel free to do that. This is 32 chain, a 32 chain in the second loop, in the second chain from the hook. That's where you start your work. So you'll end up with 31 stitches. Okay. Chain 32, you end with 31 stitches. So that being said, if you start with a slip stitch, you want to end with a slip stitch. All right. So that's how this came out. And I love it because it's such an even stitch. And those, when you do that chain one, see how it kind of creates this really cool, like a little chain like border. I love that. I love it. On both sides too. On both sides. I love it. So fun. What you said? I sent you an email with the coaster picture. All right, y'all. Let's go and see what kind of wonderful we want to see. So if you want to send, if you're interested, feel free to email me your finished project and I will show it for the family to see, for all the family to see. All right. Let's see. Okay, I haven't seen anything yet. Let's go. Let's see. I haven't seen it. It hasn't come through yet. It hasn't come through yet. So we are waiting. We're waiting for that to come on through. Let's see. Nope, I haven't gotten it yet. Okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet. So as soon as it comes through, I will share your wonderful, wonderful finished project. Okay. All right, Gina. As soon as that comes through, we will definitely share that. Okay. So, all right. So we talked about the stitches and how these are, that we talked about this being a slip stitch and a half double, alternating all the way across. We talked about the yarn, and the final size is a 8.5, was it 8.5, 8.5 inches, 8 by 8.5 inches. Okay, 8.5 inches to 8.5 inches, fam. So this part now, what's your favorite part of finishing a border, weaving ends, or just saying I'm done with it? For me, just saying I'm done is the good part. I just want to say I'm done. It doesn't have to be, oh, I finished this border or finishing the border or weaving in the ends. No, just saying done. Let me see. What's yours, friend? I don't know. Let's see. All right. Here it is. It finally came through. So I want to share the finished project. These are going to be, oh, look how beautiful. All right, let's go. All right, family. This is, I'm going to go ahead and set that right there. And we're going to move production out for a minute. And I want to share my screen. And I want to share Gina's coaster. All right. Let me see. Can you see this yet? Oh, isn't that cute? I love that. Let's get into those stitches. Oh, girl, I love it. Can y'all see it? Let me get out the way. Let me get out the way, honey. I am too much in the way. There we go. Isn't that cute? I love it. That is a cute round coaster. Now, how many of these did you make, Gina? I love you said you did a dozen. You made a dozen of these. This is cute. I love that color. Let's talk about that yarn. What kind of yarn is that? Let me see if I can make this bigger. Can I make it bigger? I don't know. Let's try. Oh, I love it. What kind of yarn is that? All right. You used a Lion Brand 24/7 cotton in amber. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Listen, I'll tell you what. Lion Brand 24/7 cotton is good too, fam. I ain't even gonna kid you. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, but that right there is fire. I loved it. Do you like how it feels? It's just, and what you said is colorway is amber. Now, is that a 4 medium? 4 medium? I can't remember if 24/7 is 4 medium. Let me know in the chat. Let's see. Let me see. Hello, Susan. Susan, welcome in. Welcome in. So good to see you. You said what? You said it is a part from Crochet for Me, the simple and modern coaster. Okay. That is so cool. Very nice. Now, yes, now the question was very nice, Gina. Are they for you or gifts? Sandra would like to know. I love it. That's very nice. Very nice. I love that. I love those stitches. Now, is this a series of double crochets, half double? What are we doing here? It looks like some of it may have gone through either the back loop or front loop, maybe. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know, Gina. It looks so cute. I like the middle. This is so nice. Very cute. I'm definitely I think I got some of that 24/7 cotton yarn. So I'm going to be pulling that out in the near future. I think that's in my RV. So I got a lot of cotton yarn that I got. So when I'm here in Florida, I'll be making a lot of things with cotton family. Yep. All right. Well, I am going to thank you, Gina, for sharing. And let's go ahead and, oh, there's my share button. All right, we are back in business. Okay. All right, family. You said it's 4 weight. I don't know if I'm Lagging or what? But it is a four-way. Okay, that's good. So good. All right. So, family, I got another finished object I want to share with you. This one is a washcloth. I'm going to show this to you. I literally finished. I started it today and finished it today. Didn't take no time. It's, I forget, what do you call this thing? It's like a wheat stitch. I think that's what it's. Let me see if I can find. See if I can find it real quick. I think it's a wheat stitch. Yes, it's a braided wheat stitch. I found this pattern on. I found the stitch on. I want to say her name is Brianna K, and she's has her own YouTube channel. And this is the wheat stitch with a border that I didn't have to put the border. It didn't start the border on the end. The border was the beginning, and then I ended. It, you work it all together. It's not like you do the pattern and then you go around and do the border. No, it was an all together pattern, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Let's see. Oh, you said, wait, you said, I'm sorry, it is from Crochet for You. Oh, okay, okay. And you're making them for whom? Making gifts for coworkers. Oh, I think they will appreciate that. That is so sweet. You're so kind. I think they'll appreciate those. Yes, that's, isn't that kind of her, Sandra? For sure. All right, so let me go ahead and show you my next finished object. I started this one today, and I'm thinking, man, I could do a blanket out of this, but this is a washcloth, family. I use a different kind of yarn, and we're going to get into it. Let me go ahead and bring production back in. All right, this is it. This is let me see if I can bring this up some so you can see. And we'll bring this over just a little bit so you can see this is the wheat stitch that I use for this dishcloth. Not dishcloth, this is a washcloth. I'm gonna use it as a washcloth, family, because this cotton is different. It's so soft. I use the Lion brand Pima cotton. Yes, yes, yes. And it's medium four weight. I did use a 5 millimeter hook for this. And let's see. And this is the colorway Mineral Yellow. I just wanted to do something different, a different type of washcloth. Now, I love this. This was so fun. So, I'll tell you what I did. And if you want to follow her video, it's a free pattern. But she makes a blanket out of this. And I was like, what if I did a washcloth? Now, this is something that would need to be blocked, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. It needs to be blocked. But I'm not blocking this. But I did want to show this to you as a washcloth. It is so soft. The Pima cotton is so super soft. It's not halo-y at all, I don't think. I used a 5.0 millimeter hook with this. Let me see. And it's 100% cotton. The thing is, it's so soft. It is super soft. So this is it comes with, you don't do the middle first and then you do, no, you start. This is how I did it this way, family. So we started with, I did 36 chain on this, and I thought that would be enough because I wanted it to be even on both sides. So what I thought would make sense, if I did the border, I did 6 rows of single crochet going in the back loops only. Then when I got to this part, I did 6 stitches here for the border. You can make the border as thick or as small as you want. I could have did 4. But I was like, 6 sounds good. But this is cool. This looks like it could be a sweater too. Like if you want to make a sweater out of this stitch, man, listen, you could fold it. This could be the arm part. You understand what I'm saying? But I made this as a washcloth. It's so soft. So that's how I started it. I started with the border going in the back loop only. I did 6 rows of the border. Then when I got here, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I got here, that's when I started the wheat stitch. And basically this is a modified puff stitch. Okay. Yeah. So what you do, you skip a stitch and you put a single crochet in the stitch. And then you go back to the stitch that you skipped and you put that modified crochet in there. Let me see if I can find that um, pattern. So if you are interested in doing that, I can drop the link in the chat and you can grab that pattern up. And she used Pima cotton too for her little sample. She was doing a lovey. I said, I'm not doing a lovey. I'm doing a washcloth. That's what I did. I did washcloth. So let's see if I can grab that. Um, see if I can grab the link for you. Copy that link and I will drop it in the chat if that's something you're interested in doing. This is the let me type it in here. I'll type it in here. It's the wheat. You start here. It's a wheat stitch. If this is something that you would be interested in, this crochet wheat stitch, you can do a blanket, you can do a lovey, you can do whatever you want with this. I'm sure you could do a cardigan or a sweater with that lovely with this pattern, which I think is great. Let me drop that in here. And there it is. So feel free to grab that up if you so choose. But that's what I did. I started with a single crochet. So I like this because the border works in at the same time as your the main portion of your pattern. So you go from, of course, it's not a, how can I say? So I don't even know how to say it, but all I know is that's what I did. I did 6. So you can see the rows, how they came together. So 6 rows of this. Then I did 6 rows of the wheat stitch. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I did 6 rows of the single crochet here, going in the back loops only. And this one same, back loops only. So in between is 2 rows of back loop only of each. So you do 2 rows like this, and then you do 2 rows of back loop only single crochet, and then you do 2 rows of this again, and then you do, so that divides those rows. That single crochet in the back loop only, I love how that works out. It worked out really nice. So anyway, this is my dishcloth. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to grab that link that I dropped in the chat and check it out. I'll put it on the screen so you can see it too. I don't know if that would be helpful, but yeah. And it's by Brianna Kay. But I think she was doing a lovey as a kind of practice, and she did 46 stitches, 46 chain. I did a 36 chain. And what I got out of this, the size, let's go. Let's see how long this is. I think it's 9 by 10. So this is a 9, yes, by 10, I believe. Close to 10, close enough. But this is something that needs to be blocked. So if you are interested in doing this particular pattern, just know that you're going to have to block it if you make it bigger. Like if you want to make a blanket out of it, once you start messing around with this, you'll see. The fun part is, pick whatever, how many rows you want for your border, how thick you want it or not. I did 6 stitches, so I could have probably made it only 4, but I thought 6 would work out. So this is a washcloth again. So yep, I started it today and finished it today. It was really simple, pretty quick. It worked up really fast, so I appreciate that. Working with the single crochet sometimes, child, be taking me forever. Hello there, Nicole, Sharonda girl, honey, hi. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on in. But that's this right here. This was easy work. This is easy work. I was surprised how easy it was, and it's nice and stretchy. Maybe because with the when you do those single crochets in the back loop only, it gives it that stretchy feel, that ribbed look. I love it. So that's all I have for today. I just wanted to share those with you. Let's see. Mm, all right. That's it for today. That's all I wanted to share with you today. That's all we got going on. Let's see what else. What we want to talk about. What we want to say about all of it. So that was fun sharing that new stitch. Well, new to me, maybe not new to you. Maybe you've been out here getting jiggy with the weed stitch. But honey, it was a new stitch for me. I was glad I tried it out. And so I'm trying to think of what's next, family. You got any ideas of what to make next? Drop it in the chat. With cotton now, we can make more dishcloths. We can make more coasters. We can go with a market bag. What would you like to see next? What would you like to work on together next? We can do a craft along. That will work. Let me see. Where am I? Let's see. So, can you tell me what was the last project you finished? I do know that we have a few that have finished. We have coasters, the dozen coasters by Gina, and we have the mustard colored boomerang scarf finished by Nifty. Um, for some reason, I knew that was coming up. The market bag, yes. We should do a market bag. Okay, so I will find a market bag pattern. I might work on one while I'm away, and then bring it back in and see if that's something we can do as a family. So we will do a market bag. Anybody else have any ideas what we can do? So far, so good. Let's see. Market bag it is. Let me see if I can find a easy one that I can share with in the chat with you guys. We want an easy, quick and easy market bag. Let's see. I always start with Pinterest. Does anybody else start with Pinterest when you're looking for ideas? Let's see. Let's see. I'm always looking for something really cool. Let's see. Now, if we do the market bag, we're going to have four of number four cotton or a combination of DK acrylic with a thin cotton. You can do one or the other. And this one that I found works in the round. Let me see. Table runners are good too, fam. Oh, you said a market bag would be fun? Okay, we can do that. Hey, Barbara Clark, honey, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. All right, so this market bag is interesting. I want to look up one more, see if I can find one that is a little bit more, I don't know how solid I want it, or do we want it to be a little more lacy? Oh, this is cute. This is a market tote bag, and it's a free pattern, and it's got a video. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, this one. Oh, this is so cute. Let me show you. It reminds you. It's called the Napoleon ice cream tote bag. Let me see. Oh, what's going on? Oh, all these commercials, child, they be coming up. Sometimes when I get in here, I can hardly get to. Let me see if I can show you this. Let me see. What do you think about this one? I'm going to share my screen. Let me know what you think about this one. And if you like it, we can work on it. I'll drop the link in the chat and you can go and check it out. And let's see, where is it? This is the one. All right, let me share my screen with you. Share my screen. All right, here goes. This is the market bag, fam. Let me get out the way. Let me get out the way. All right, this is it, fam. What do you think about that? That's called the Napoleon ice cream market tote bag. Market tote bag. Do you want a market tote bag or do you want just a regular market bag? Let me know what you think. That's pretty cool though. I think that's pretty nice. I love the colors. I like how it flows. Let me know what you think in the chat. Let me know if that's the way you want to go. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, you like that? You said, yeah, isn't that pretty? I mean, why not? Yes, that is pretty. You said you like that, Sandra? Yeah, that bag is cute. So we can let's make this one then, fam. Let's make this one. I will drop the link in the chat. It's a free pattern. And so on hopefully I'll be back on Sunday. Sunday, we can kind of get started on it. What do you think? Or we get started on it on Tuesday. Would Tuesday be a better day? Because I know the weekend's coming and and I want to make sure I'm here. That's the only thing. I'm going to be at a wedding. So I'll be back. Let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen now. And then let me go ahead and grab that and I'll drop the link in the chat. Here we go. Here we go. That is the link. Let me show it on the screen for anybody who may want to go and get that at the replay. So you can see this is where we're going. We're going to windingroadcrochet.com. You do a backslash crochet dash market slash tote slash bag dash pattern. It's free. It's a free pattern, fam. And you can figure out what colors you want to make that in. This was made with a Karen cotton cake. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, you can your choice of yarn substitutions for this. So for me, for this project, she picked a cotton and acrylic blended yarn. So I might have to do that. The cotton reduces the stretch and the acrylic makes the bag soft. So you can substitute for worsted weight cotton, but your bag may be just a bit larger because the Karen cotton cake is a little thin for a medium weight yarn. So, that's interesting. You can also use 100% acrylic if you so choose. I am going to see what I got. I'm going to see what I got for that. Because I don't want us to have to go and buy yarn, right? So she used cotton cakes, Karen cotton cakes. I don't have Karen cotton cakes, but what I do have is I might have some blends around. So yeah, it's totally up to you guys what you think. That is a cute bag, and we can work on that next week. Um, yeah, we can work on it next Tuesday. Give us time to figure out our yarn situation. You want to do a blended yarn, blended cotton yarn for that. I think I have some blended cotton. Let me see how many. Let me see how much yarn she used for this. It basically says it had 530 yards, 530 yards of yarn for that, and she used a size a 5 millimeter hook. So that could be good. But if you so choose not to do that and you use just a cotton yarn, she said it'll probably come out a little bit bigger. Which for me, it will be. What did she say? She said you can substitute for worsted weight cotton, but your bag may be just a bit larger, which is fine because a market bag could never be too small. It's Am I right or is it just me? Because I could always use. You said what? You said I would love to go buy some brown. Okay, brown cotton. All right, that would look good in a brown for sure. Hey there, Terry. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. So, okay. So it's up to you if you want to buy yarn. You don't have to. If you use cotton, just know that it's going to be a little bit bigger. And I'm thinking I'm just going to use what I have. If I don't have a blended, this is the what's left of my blended yarn for the Pima cotton. This is all I have left. Is this. So, and this is 186 yards. So clearly, it is not enough. But I'm going to look and see what I have, and I'm going to go from there. Okay. Oh, let's go. You said, I want to copy the colors. Napoleon is my favorite ice cream. Okay, let's go. So, you sound like me, Barbara. I'll just get into my cotton stash. Yeah, see what's going on with the cotton stash. I do like those colors, Nifty, because those are cute. Those colors are fire. I do like that. I'll show you again for those who want to see what we're talking about that are just coming in. We are going to be working on a market tote bag, and I'm just kind of reading through um, the instructions of it a bit, where it talks about yarn choice and yarn substitution. But I will show you. I will show you again. I'll share my screen so you can see this. How pretty this is! It's the Napoleon Crochet market bag, and it's a free pattern. I dropped the link in the chat. Let me show you what that link looks like. This is what it is. Feel free to check that out. And let me go ahead and share the screen of what it looks like so you can see. I'm going to share my screen again. Here goes. I am just in the way. That's it. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. All right. So just wanted to share that one more time. All right. We're back in business. So if that's something you want to do with us, I believe we'll start Tuesday. So I like to read the pattern, kind of go through it, see what I need. And basically what it was saying that they use the, um, oh shoot, Caron. She used the Caron cotton cake. I don't have Caron cotton cakes because they are thin. I don't have any with me. It is a blend, but you can use worsted weight cotton if you so choose. Um, I am here for it. You said, I love it. Okay. And what you said, I have pink and white. Must get the brown. Michael's is having the yearly sale now. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. So that's what we're going to do. We'll do that on Tuesday. You said, I got a lot of cotton from Joann's before they closed. So I have plenty of colors to choose. Yeah, Terry, there you go. So we'll definitely do that for next Tuesday, our Turbo Tuesday. We will start that. We'll work together on that. That'll be so fun. Now, my plan is to be here Sunday, but depends on what time I get back because I'm coming back Sunday. Depends on what time we get back from our trip. So, yeah. So, I'm going to be getting ready to go. What else am I doing? I might have some finished objects to show you, finished projects to show you, maybe. I know I'll be working on something. I like to work on something in the RV. So I'm excited to be on the road. So today we finished a dishcloth and we finished a washcloth. So those were pretty fun. Fun to do. Let's see. So, does anybody have any projects that they're hoping to finish for this month that you probably already have that are works in progress that you're working on? Anybody have any that you hope to finish? Me, I am working on this. I might just take this with me. I think I am going to take it with me. I'm working on this um, placemat that I'm taking my time with for like a nice placemat. It's going to have a 3D effect to it. So I hope to be done with that. I'd love to show it to you when I get back. Hopefully on Sunday I'll be able to show you. All right, family. I do not want to belabor the time, but I love standings, being out here with you, sitting out here with you in these streets. So every one thing I do want to say is that every finished object does teach us something new. And so what I learned, what did I learn from this project? Basically, how to do a border and the main part of my project at the same time. That I didn't know that you could do that. I mean, my brain never went there. I've never done a project like this before. So this was like, wow, I can do the border at the same time, meaning that you don't have to do the main part first and then do the border. No, I started with the border and ended with the border. So yeah, that was what I learned in this project. Let's see. Hey, all the dogs. You got Raven over there. She's staring at me. Let's see. Hi, Charles. Charles Love Rats 17. Hello. You said I have a giant granny square blanket. Oh, for real? Well, hello, Charles. It's nice to meet you. And that's awesome. You have a giant granny square blanket. That sounds nice. Love, love, love. Let's see. Those are nice. I had been out of town for 5 weeks taking care of grandkids, so I didn't have time to get online. Just got home today. Wow, that is so cool. Well, I'm glad you made it home. You got to spend time with your family. Yes, you said, I want to finish this boomerang scarf this month. Okay, I have a few whips on the go, so hopefully I will get this scarf made for wearing this month. Awesome. I love it. You said, I have several whips, child. Don't. I know. I'm the same. Mini whips. Yeah, you said, call me Mini Whips McGee. You said what? You said I making teddy bears to send to Janet Egan. Oh, I know she'll love that. Absolutely. You said, is there a link for the second washcloth? Yes. This is the wheat. Um, this is called the wheat stitch. So if you are interested in that, I will drop that link again. Let me go ahead and drop that link for you. Hi, Charles loves rats 17. Let me drop this. So this is the wheat. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Crochet wheat stitch. There you go. And you can make a blanket out of it and everything. So that particular tutorial is by Brianna K. And so that particular tutorial, you can make different kinds of, you can make a blanket, you can make different sizes in this. She made a lovey, and I chose in that video, you'll see, I think she did 46 stitches. Well, I took it down to 36 stitches to start. And so, and then I made 6 rows of the border on both ends. So yeah, so you'll like it. Check it out. To be able to do that was pretty fun. So now I know if I want to do a blanket, I think that'll be fun. You're welcome. You said I'm going to soon convert my channel to a crochet one. Okay, Charles Love Rats. So Charles, tell me. So you have a giant granny square blanket. Are you working on it, or is it already completed? Is that a works in progress? Something you want to get done by the end of the month? Or is that something that you have already completed? So, fam, if you want to join us next week, Tuesday, we will be making the market tote bag. It's a whip. Let's go. Let's go, Charles. Let's go. Let's go with the whips. I hope you get it done too. I know a giant square. Now, that's got to be huge. I know it's like, woo, the bigger it gets, the longer it takes to do each row. So, yeah, sounds like fun. Sounds like a blast. You know what, Charles? I have yet to make a large granny square blanket. I have not done that yet. But I think that should be one that I eventually get into and do. Now, I've made granny squares to put together as one whole blanket, but I have yet to do like a giant granny square blanket, which I think would be cool too, for sure. What am I waiting on, child? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, so that'll be fun. So if you want to join in with us next week, feel free. It could be solid color, it could be whatever colors you have in your stash. But we're gonna make this. It's gonna be fun. So, questions for you. Do you take pictures of, so once you finish your project, do you take pictures of them? Me, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I don't remember to take pictures, but you know what? Being that I'm talking about it tonight, check my Instagram. You might see some pictures out there by tomorrow at least. Let's see. You, you said I've been working on it for 1 week. Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up. I hope you get it done by the end of the month. I do. All right. You said I will. Okay. Hey, we are determined, and guess who? Guess who gonna get it done? Charles gonna get it done. Charles gonna get it done. So that's it. So family, listen, I gotta go. I gotta get packed up. I gotta get ready to go because we're gonna be on the road tomorrow in the morning to uh get ready for this wonderful wedding that we're going to. So it has been a pleasure and it has been an honor to be out here with you all. Hey, family, listen, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe, honey, and hit the bell so you don't miss future crochet chats, whip check ins, and stitch alongs, honey. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So we're getting ready to head out. Hey, Janet Egan. What's up? You say, yay, girl. Okay, yes. Hello. You said I'm the same way. I forget to take pictures sometimes. I do too. So I'm gonna take pictures of these, and I am gonna put them on my Instagram, fam. You gonna see them out there. You gonna see them out there. You said enjoy the wedding, Kelly. See you soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So we are praying for safe travels and that we get there. So thank you all so much for joining me for this Wednesday pop-up crochet wrap-up. Yes, it's always such a joy to celebrate finished objects together, okay? And cheer each other on through the journey from WHIP to FO, right? So every stitch we share makes this community stronger and it makes us warmer and more inspiring. Y'all inspire me so much. You have no idea. So if you enjoyed today's live stream, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Give this live stream a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss future crochet chats, whip check-ins, and stitch alongs. And share your own finished objects in progress in the comments. All right. I'd love hearing about what you're making. So please do that if you put them in the chat or if you're here on the replay, put them in the comments. Love to know what you're making, what you're doing. So until next time, keep those hooks moving. Keep spreading kindness with your stitches. And remember, every project, big or small, is a story worth celebrating, right? Right. So we will see you in the next live stream. So thank you so much, Barbara. We're gonna keep you lifted up in prayer. And one quick question. I do have a quick question for Janet Egan. Janet, we're gonna keep you in prayer, but we want to ask you one quick question. How are those hats? I know you've been getting jiggy with them hats. You still working on those hats, Janet Egan? Let me know in the chat before we say goodbye. Oh, all right. See you later, Charles. Have a great one. Let's see. Let me know, let me know, let me know. If not, it's cool. Don't you worry about a thing. As we are getting ready to go ahead and close it out. All right, family? All right, everybody. I am you. Oh, okay. You need help. How many more hats you need to get done? How many more hats do you need? I know you had a big number that you were working on. I think some people were working on some hats with you. Let me know what you need, and we can go from there. And if anybody, okay, so you're working on 500. So how many do you have? I know you said you're working on 500. So how many do you have completed at this time, or that people may have sent you that they've done? Let's see. Okay, you need 3,500 hats, and you have 500 done, or you have, or you need 500 hats. Let me know. You say, I need. Hi, Sandrine. Welcome in, girl. I hope you're feeling better today. We're getting ready to end this slide, but please check out the replay. I did some really cool things, and we're going to be working on a market bag next Tuesday. So if you want to join in, Sandrine, feel free. Feel free. Um, oh, okay. Okay. You have 3,500 done already. Wow. Come on, y'all. Big ups in the chat for Janet Egan getting 3,500 done. That's how many hats she has done, y'all. Come on. Can we give her a hand clap over here? A round of applause, some celebrations. Congrats to you, Janet. You did that, girl. So you need 500, I think. I think that's what I'm thinking. So if you have if anybody has any time, is there specific colors do we need to keep them dark colors? Is there a specific pattern that you're looking for people to make them and send to you? Yes, congrats to Janet Egan. She did that. 3,500 hats. That's a lot of hats. Y'all, she making them for the veterans. Yes, let's go. Congrats to Janet Egan. Yes. Isn't that an amazing accomplishment? You said any color, any style, or no? So, anybody in the chat, if you want to make some hats and send them to Janet Egan to help her reach her goal, feel free to do so. Yes, that's great. You did that. Wow. So, we can make any type of hat, right? Any style. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, Janet Egan. So, if anybody's got some time, got some yarn to get jiggy with, I'm gonna see what I have. Um, I'm gonna see what I have that is. Um, if I have a blend of some sort, a cotton blend, I hope I have some cotton blends out here, and then we can all get together and have a craft along day where we make these hats and send them to Janet Egan. Okay, I think that would be fun. All right, family. Well, I'm going to let you all go. It has been amazing. It's been a blessing hanging out with you all today. So thanks for coming out on this wonderful Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. Y'all stay blessed, stay encouraged. If you're here on the replay, honey, thank you. I don't take it for granted. Please watch to your heart's content and check out all the links that I provided as it relates to wanting to try that wheat stitch. Honey, try that out. Also, if you want to do the market tote bag with us, we're going to do that next week. So, yeah, okay. Yes, and yes. And then we're going to, after we do our market bag, we're going to, I'm going to find some cotton blends so I can make me some hats. We're going to make some hats to send to Janet Egan. She said any style. So, let's go, fam. Let's be rock stars in this community and be a blessing where we can be a blessing. All right. All right. Yes. All right, family. I love y'all. May the Most High bless you and may heaven smile upon you. Until next time, I'm going to take these little dogs outside. It's Gizmo right here and Raven over there. So stay blessed, stay encouraged, and we will see you in the next live. All right? All right. Until then, stay blessed. Be kind, honey. Offer grace. People going through it. So we're going to show love and we're going to keep getting jiggy with crochet. All right? All right. Until next time, fam. Bye.